Hi everybody, it's Julie and welcome to the Messy Desk. And we are plum purple here still. And I am still working on just some finishing touches for this book. I do want more pockets and I want more places to put stuff. So, because this book is actually for me, it is replacing my quotes and Bible verse book, and I like to have lots of places to put things. So I am continuing. I have made an envelope here. I sewed around one of the images, one of the antique postcard images that came in the kit, and they are available in my Etsy shop, these purple here. And I have this little booklet that I started to put together, so I want to work on that. I made this little flip out, and then it's going to go in the book. Well, we can go ahead and put that right in because it's ready. So what I did here is I took a book page. It was the list of all the cat books. It's actually upside down here. I took one of the pages that I'm using to, as I distress things, I'm putting this down, and then I'm using these pages throughout this book. I've ripped around one of those pages and I've glued it on top. So, and then added this little piece of washi tape. So then it closes like this. I've added one of the contact sheet prints of the Were I a Violet that I included in the physical kits. They got a page or a strip of these, and then they also they got one of the pages of the Were I a Violet in their digital kit as well. So then I added, this is a piece of the napkin, and I'm going to show you how I did that, and then I added some lace here. So I've done a couple of really different fun things in this book. I would put it here, except for that, well, we could just cut that. No, because, so this is supposed to get sewn in. I haven't done that yet. It might not get sewn in. I should just glue that. Okay. So, looking for a place, we need a full page, and we'll go closer to the front. It has no, here, I think we'll put it right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just add some glue around the outside in a U shape. And what that will do is it will make another pocket that I can put something in. I have added to this, because this is my personal book, I've added several of the tags that I avocado dyed. They look kind of cool in here because they went to the purpley side of, I'll show you, purpley side of the rose color, and I like them. And I need tags in here because that's one of the things that I do is, depending on what I'm writing, I pick out something that is about the size of what I need to say. So I had a couple of index cards in the kit. I'm just going to add that one to there. So there we go. So it has this flip out, and at the same time it is a pocket. So that does that. The other thing that I thought I would do is find the coloring page. Here it is. So this is the coloring page, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue that to this page here to give me a large pocket. So should I end up with like a flyer or notes that I want to put in here, that are large, that gives me a large pocket. So sometimes you can just go in and glue two of your pages together. Okay. There we go. So now we have this large pocket that we can put, you know, like I could just fold up one of these pages and stick it in there and have a place to write something really big. Okay, so we still have this that I have not done anything to, and I'm gonna go ahead, and this was in my stash right here, and it's purple, so I'm putting it in here as well. There wasn't, I only had one of those. She can go over here. Okay, so I am gonna want to add some lined paper or something here. And I have this napkin has been with me. I've been using this napkin through this book. So I'm going to go ahead and rip this whole piece. I'll show you how I've been attaching the napkin. Instead of decoupaging, I've just been gluing it down. But then getting some texture by cutting the napkin a little bigger than what I need. Now sometimes I'll just glue it. I'll just put the glue down and put it down the size that I need. But okay, and I'm going to cut myself a couple more pieces. Okay, so what we're going to do here is you need to come a little smaller, which is fine because I'll be able to use these pieces kind of like washi tape throughout my book, which will be kind of cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to put glue. Okay, and then I'm going to bring my napkin, and what I do is I start on the inside and move my napkin up to the edge. Okay, and I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come in and move my napkin to the edge, and then I'm going to just wrinkle it. This reminds me, I'm reading a book, or I'm reading it on tape. One of the things I discovered is after losing my brother, the hardest thing is to be in the car and just driving. I don't, and I do a little bit of driving. When I go to my parents, it's an hour, it's 2 hours each way. When I blow up the balloons in the other town, it's a half hour to my first store and an hour home from my last store. So I was finding myself thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. No, just kidding. Anyway, don't go away just because I sang, okay? So I found myself thinking too much. And so what I decided was that I needed to get a book on tape, and it happened that at my mom's house they were going through, I'm just getting this wet, going through some stuff, and had found a couple of books on tape, and I put one in. Of course, the first one I did was The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. Okay, maybe not the best book after you just lost your brother, but it was an amazing book. I have wanted to read it. I have it, and had never had a chance to sit down and just read it. And so I discovered that books on tape are my very good friend. So I'm reading a book now I'll have to find out what it's called. But it's about elephants. It's about a missing person and elephants. And that the wrinkles reminded me of that. So I'm sorry. I digress. But I am enjoying the book. And so this is my third book. The last one was The Girl from Summerhill or something like that. I'll look at it and make sure so that I can tell you what it was. But I enjoyed that one too, very much. And it had a peacock in it. A crazy peacock. So, my parents get the books on tape. And so, they can be a little pricey. But I went to the library today, and our library has some. So I may go ahead and do that. I really like this. I think that that's kind of different, kind of cool. Now, if I was just making this, I would probably add some glitter glue in there just for a little bit more stuff, for more stuff. And I still might do that after I'm done here. Okay, so I added, where is it? I added a third one of these note cards, if I can find it. It's the one with the heart. Of course, you know, can't find it when I want it. Okay, so we'll go over here. Not over. I might have. Shh! Don't say that out loud, Julie. Might have too much stuff. Okay, I think we'll just go with this one. And I'm going to go ahead. Whoop, I only need one. Only need one. I'm going to go ahead and rip it. And this right here is a tuck pocket. So I'm going to be able to write in this space that flips up, as well as be able to put something large behind this pocket. So it does two things, and you know, we always like when we can do more than one thing. Or I do. Multitasking. I like multitasking even in my journals. Okay, so there's that. Okay, we'll move all these things up just so we don't mess anything up. Now remember, one thing that's going to happen is this page is going to get hard because this glue does harden. But that's okay. Okay. There we go. And one more thing. Need to at least kind of... This book is so purple that I think it's going to be okay if it... Okay, we can turn it over and see if we can get a little of the antique linen. If not, it's okay. Oh, shoot. You see what I did? That wasn't done drying. Well, it's a good thing this is my personal book, right? Okay. And once this dries, we'll be able to get the little crummies out. I love that this glue does that. It's forgiving like that. Okay, so we're going to let this dry. So we decorated a tuck. I have another one here that I'm going to end up decorating, we can go ahead and decorate this. We can decorate this, and I think, okay, I've got to open that up so that it dries. Okay, I think we'll decorate it from the angle that it would be on this side, okay? Just because I know most of the things that I've made from the other direction. Just gonna see if I can straighten it out a little bit. Okay. Okay, so from this direction, and then it'll open up like this. So we'll want to get our paper that I've been distressing on. God, look, see, I'm telling you, it's a messy desk. But by making it messy like this, I end up using all my scraps because they're right here. So after that, hopefully it will dry, because I want to show you one other thing that I did that I'm really, really happy with. Okay, we don't need to do the back of this one, but we do want to do the front. So, and one thing I do is I'll go through and I will have tucks and tags and things, the little wallet things and the little booklets already, and envelopes already cut and ready out of my book paper, my book pages, and that has been a really good thing for me to do. Okay, so we need one that's going to be, we can go ahead and we'll just center it with this one. So, it's warm here today, and I just realized that I heated up my lunch and I didn't eat it. Oh my gosh. Like going, I'm really hungry. Why am I hungry? Duh. Okay. So we're just going to, this one we're just going to go around the outside, a little bit in the center. And make sure that we're putting it in the right direction. Okay. Go ahead and add a piece of the napkin. And maybe a piece of washi tape down at the bottom. Put this other piece over here. Okay. This is how this will come down. And okay. Okay, I think for this one, we're just going to go ahead and glue it down straight without any wrinkles or anything. I love this hydrangea napkin. I kind of have used it in this book. Okay, now the other thing you can do is you can distress it by going in and opening it up, which I didn't do on purpose, but then I was like, oh, that's kind of different, kind of cool. Okay, so, and then I'm just going to leave it like this, and because I might be able to use it for different, I don't know where I'm going to use it, so I'm not going to add any other embellishments to it. Oops, I did cut this, so I want to go around and get that dark line that you get when you distress the edge, because I do like that. Okay, so that gives us a tuck space and a writing spot. Like it very much. Okay, show you the little booklet that I made here. Not booklet, but the little thing. I added the napkin here, added one of the small postcards, and the Where I Have Violet is here. The music. And then inside is a little postcard. I'll probably maybe put a tag or something in here as well. A little bit of washi. So that gives me another thing to put inside the booklet. And let's see, we still have this. Now I was thinking that, okay, this is discolored. Okay, remember that some of my, I printed and I was running out of yellow ink. And I had set my printer to print a whole bunch of stuff, not realizing I was going to be running out of yellow ink. So, so I ended up with a bunch of purple images. So, now it was really cool with the Victorian, Edwardian, and other ladies digital kit that I ended up with the purple. And I included that, some prints of that in the kit to be used. I'm not putting the ladies in this book, but they will be in my other book. So there I have a fussy cut iris. I think that's really cool because it is an oyster. It is an Easter. Oh boy. Yeah. I might be hungry. But I've never had oysters. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That's cracking me up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you're still here, say oyster. Okay, for a laugh. Okay, so I'm fussy cutting these iris out. I think they're going to be really cool. And then I'm not going to throw this away because I might still be able to use this. Probably not these so much. But I'm going to keep that because I might be able to use that image. Okay. So we have those iris. Okay, we're pretty dry here. And oh, so this was what I wanted to show you. And this was on accident. I went because I started doing the distressing of the left-hand pages on camera, and then I stopped and went to doing other stuff because you didn't need to just watch me do that forever. And I had not finished it. So I went back to finish, and when I got to this pocket, I ended up with the sewing from this pocket showing through, and I really liked it. This might be one of my favorite things in the whole book. So what I did then is I took the envelope that I was making, or that I had made, this envelope. Okay, so I took this envelope and I went and I put it here, and I did the distress ink on that, and I went ahead and allowed the distress ink show through here. And I did it. So I did it here. So we need to do it, and then I did another card here. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really like it. It's totally weird. And, so, got it there. Actually could put it here and then could put like a name in it or something. Or, you know what? I think I'm going to like it right here. So we'll take this out and come up so it's up a little bit. And we're going to have other things now as well because, of course, we've started filling the book. But look at there. I just think it's like really cool. Kind of totally different. So, and then what I did was, so we have that we can use. And then I took a piece of, so like, I took a piece of paper. I don't know where I put it in the book because I've already, think it's in here. Oh, here it is. So this one was just a piece of the paper, and I came over back to that pocket. So we can do that with this. This is going to be a booklet I'm still working on. And we can come over here and get us a front. Okay, I don't know what that really thick thing is that's showing up there. Oh, okay. I still don't know what it is, but it's from the postcard apparently. Okay, so here we go. We've got, and this gives us some dimension to the front of the little book. So it's not just boring, it now has a little bit of dimension. Okay, so put that there. We'll come back to that. So like I said, I just wanted to show you. I thought that that was kind of cool. It gave, you know, I'm not stamping in this book. I may stamp in it after I'm done, and it's not a whatchamacallit book anymore. Oh, I like that. I think we'll leave that there. I know we took one of those out from somewhere. I've been tying, you see the strings even came out the rose colored. So I've just been tying them. And it's going to be pretty there. So here I made a pocket. I can't remember if you got to see this. So it has one of those tickets in it. And so at the end we'll go through and I'll be showing you all the different things that we've made that are in here. That still needs, that needs some purple on the outside of it. So are we dry? We're dry. So this can get a home. This, I put this in. There's a little pocket. And I did it so that it could also hold something in it. Okay. Did I end up doing that backwards after all? No, I didn't. I'm telling you. Hungry brain. Well, that gives us it gives us two of the same thing. So we want to be more in the front with this, if we can. Okay, back to where I thought I was going to put it, right there. So, that is what I wanted to show you on today's video. And so I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm hoping that I can come back and this book can be finished and we can move on to something else. And then next week everybody that has their kit will have received their kit, and so we will be doing the items for the big book. We'll be continuing with we've been making amazing items that will go into the other book, and then we still have, after we'll probably still have enough stuff to be able to make oh, I like that. What about that? And then place to write. So if you're wondering what exactly I'm doing, what this book is going to be, I did a walkthrough of a bound junk journal. I'm going to call it a junk journal. When I made it, it wasn't a junk journal. It was a book for me to be able to put quotes and Bible verses in that I wanted an easy place to go and find them. And I wanted it to be pretty. And the book itself was originally made to be my 30 days of Thanksgiving. It was an extra one that I made a few years ago. And it has been an amazing addition to the way I do life. And to have a place to put, things that, like a bookmark, or if you cut out, out of, I don't know, Oprah magazine or something, you cut out this really cool saying, and it's like it can be on the refrigerator for a while maybe, but then you want to do something else with it, then, wow, this book is really purple. Really purple. Okay, so we're going to put this iris here on the envelope. This is the center of the signature, and I chose to put this envelope here. Okay, so that gives us some things. And then I had this, and I thought, oh, you know what, that'll probably fit in this thing over here. This thing, jeez, Julie. But it will. Look, it'll fit in this thing over here, because it's not very big. So I'm going to just put that in there. Maybe we'll do a little bit of turning it purple. Just because we're turning everything purple. And there. So that can be there. This is just a piece of the paper with the superimposed distressing, and I ripped it here, added washi tape and that little one of the postcards. So that gives me another place. And then, of course, in here we have one of the postcards that also never got to be purple, which was probably fine. And I'm just going around it in a circle. And I've really enjoyed using my sewing machine. And this is the sewing machine that I got for $20 at a yard sale. It's a Brother. And that way I don't have to use my good machine. Okay, so that was in the middle, right? Yeah. Okay, and that envelope there, also I can put more things in there. So that's pretty cool. So let's see. Well, you know, we'll be able to cut those out as well. So that is where we are today. We have, oh, that's the same picture. So see, this is when it was out of yellow, and this is what it really is supposed to look like. But like I said, it's a book for me, first of all, and you know, don't want to waste paper. So there, I think we can do that there. Or when we get to making the paper clips, that's the one other thing I wanted to do for this book. We could just add it to a side, but I think we'll go ahead and put it in there. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, put them down below. I'm going to add this. I keep saying I'm going to add it, and it doesn't get added, so I'm adding it. I made a puddle, and we're adding the bling. There we go. And then this is my book, so before I use up all the bling, I better bling, bling, bling it. So I don't know if you've followed me for a while, you know that I try to bling, bling, bling most of my projects. And you know, it's the etc. and then some. There we go. So I think we'll go ahead and I lost the closure. Oh well, I can cut another one. I can cheat. This way the book will stay closed. It won't flip up, and hopefully that stone can dry in there. So, okay, so there we go. Have a great day, everybody. See you later. Bye.